Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through all of the top teams for the Necrodrakon Dream on boss. We're going to lead it off with a free-to-play friendly team from Frosty. This is going to be a Daemon Aurora combo team. Daemon buffing up Galahad, Aurora in front of Smokey, Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, Smokey and Gala on the Stellar Bond. This is with the Arcane Wild Spell artifact. And the charms are going to be pretty much standard. Sorcery on the twins, Blast onto Galahad, Recovering onto Smokey, Mystic onto Daemon, and then you have your Sorcery Charms onto Aurora. You guys probably already have these charms on your heroes. So this is an overall good free-to-play friendly team, not using any pay-to-win Celestial Hypogeans out there. But that being said, if you have Contess build, if you have, Aliceth build, there are going to be some better teams you can run. Even solo versions of the two different heroes, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Aurora is a good option for especially free-to-play or budget teams today. And make sure you are running the Arcane Wild Spell artifact on this team, not the Blaze Burn. And I know it looks really similar, and a lot of people do make that mistake, but make sure it is Arcane Wild. That is the strong Dream Realm artifact. Okay, Smokey is actually going to be able to get off his blue aura right at the end of the battle, but that is good enough because it will trigger all of his HP loss damage right towards the end. And if you take a look at the score, I think 387 billion damage. Now that is okay. It isn't really gonna compete for the top ranks, which are over I think actually 560 billion damage plus. However, for a free-to-play team, it isn't bad. Okay, the next team is going to be a No-Harak Zany combo team. This is if you do not have Contest, but you do have No-Harak, then this is a team you can try. Zany up front with the two turrets on the left, Pink Turn on the right, Blue Turn on the left, Gala on the Stellar Bond, Aurora behind the Galahad, and No-Harak in the back right with the resonating spell. Now the charms are going to be standard sorcery on the Aurora. We have balance onto No-Harak. Butcher can be tried as well, but balance does seem to be better. Sorcery on the twins, blast onto Galahad, and then Gale onto Zany. Just the standard charms for the whole team. And this is an option, yeah, if you maybe you're a long-term player but you haven't built up the latest Celestial Hypogean heroes, then you could try a team like this. 432 billion damage, which is fine, but it isn't anything amazing either. Now the next team I have to show you is going to be a solo Aliceth team technically, but it is using the Summoner squad of Floribel, Aurora, and so you really need to have Floribel built up to Supreme Plus and also Aurora built if you want to run this team and get a good score. But then it should be able to do better than even the solo No-Harak teams we've shown. Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Gala and Aliceth on the Stellar Bond, Floribel behind Aliceth, Aurora in the upper left corner. This is with the Arcane Wild Spell. The hero charms are going to be Gale on Floribel, Blast onto Galahad, Sorcery on Aurora, Sorcery on the twins, and Arcane onto Aliceth. That is going to be the team lineup. And this one should be a new record. Okay, no, 425 billion times, but basically, it is close enough to the No-Harak teams. It is an option for you if, for example, you have Aliceth, you have Floribel, but you don't have Contest, then maybe this is one of your best options, because the other teams we're going to show from now on are going to be the Contest teams, and those are going to be the top ones of today. Okay, so first of all, we have a team from IFA, but we need to change to Eagle Charms. Eagle Charms on the twins, as is labeled over there, so go ahead and go to your charm socket here if you have, because most of the time your twins are going to be on Sorcery Charms. Switch them to Eagle. You can even craft them today. Today was the day where you got some support essence from Charms Jura trial. So now go ahead, go back, and now this is going to be the team. Solo Contest team from IFA, pretty good performer. Pink Turn on the right, Blue Turn on the left, Smokey and Gala on the Stellar Bond, Aurora in front of Smokey, and then you have your Contest behind Smokey. This is with the Arcane Wild Spell. You're gonna have Arcane onto Contest, Recovering on the Smokey, Eagle Charms on the twins, that's why we've labeled the name Eagle. Then we're gonna have Galahad on the Blast Charms and Sorcery Charms onto Aurora. But yeah, Eagle Charms on twins for this comp. You could try Sorcery Charms on twins as well. However, for majority of players, Eagle are doing better. This is 423 billion damage, so again, it's kind of neck and neck with the other teams we've shown up until this point. And now, probably the best solo Contest team of today was shared by Frosty just a few hours ago. And this is again going to be using the Eagle Charms on the twins, that's why we labeled it here. So this is the Eagle Charms on the twins, Blue Turn on the right, Pink Turn on the left, Contest behind Celeste up front, Galahad on the Stellar Bond, Pandora behind Galahad with the Resonating Spell. We have the Blast Charms on Pandora, Arcane Charms onto Contest, Eagle Charms onto the twins, Blast Charms onto Galahad, and Arcane Charms onto Celeste. That is going to be the solo Contess. Optimal, basically top performing team lineup with the Eagle Charms on the Twins. And look at that, 450 billion damage is a really good score. And it does use Sleaze, however, which is kind of the unfortunate thing for people who maybe don't have Sleaze. If you don't have Sleaze, Bill, I would try replacing her for Mikola. You know, actually, just to do a representation of it, let's go ahead and swap the Sleaze for Mikola, maybe for people who don't have Sleaze, and see how this is going to do. And you would then want to have the Arcane Charms onto Mikola, because normally I just consider Mikola is a good swap for Sleaze. There we go, 444 billion, because it still gives the attack buff to your team, but just not as big of an attack buff as compared to Sleaze, and 444 billion is a really good score. Now, next up, we have the second best team of today. This is from Aoife, Tranquan, and then this is Eagle Charms on the Twins. This is going to be Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Aurora and Galahad on the Stellar Bond, Contess behind Aurora, and then we have Aliceth behind Galahad with the Arcane Ball spell. Now we're going to have Arcane Charms onto Contess, Arcane Charms onto Aliceth, Sorcery Charms on Aurora, Eagle Charms on the Twins. That is important for this team comp. For majority, it is Eagle Charms on Twins. You can try Sorcery as well. And then Blast Charms onto Galahad. So this one should be a new record. It is technically the second best team of today. And 466 billion, and that is good. That is basically a new top score compared to all the other teams we have run. So if you do not have Harak, this is basically your best team option, and Eagle Charms are pretty much doing the best. However, you can try Sorcery Charms as well. For some people, they might work. And you know what? Actually, just to represent that, let's go ahead and do one run of this team with the Sorcery Charms on the Twins and see is there going to be a score difference. Now, you will have to try this individually on your own account. It may, I don't know if it's going to be better for me or not. It's slightly worse, but like, yeah, you can try it on your own account, but it does seem Eagle Charms should be better for most people. Okay, now we have the top team of today, which is going to be a team from Vagarth and Half Moon. This is the Harak Contess team. Top performing team of today and this is like, if you have a Harak and Contest build, this is the team you want to run. Blue Turn on the right, Pink Turn on the left, Harak and Contest on the Stellar Bond, Sleaze in front of Harak, and then Galahad behind the Contest. That is going to be Arcane Charms under Contest. The Balance Charms under Harak are doing the best for most people. Some people want to try Butcher, but it does seem Balance the best. Then we have Blast under Galahad, Sorcery on the Twins for this comp. Again, should be the best. Eagle can be tried. And then Arcane onto Sleaze. Resonating Spell. This is going to be the top team of today. And again, if you don't have Sleaze, honestly, you could probably replace Sleaze with Mikola. But there we go, 572 billion damage on our first run, and my Gelmate is at 573 billion damage. He's running the same team, he's running the same charm lineup. Okay guys, so we're going to call that. Hopefully you're able to get a top score with one of the teams today, and if there was any other team that is working for you or charm lineup, you can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can even copy and paste your formation ID into the comments, and others can try it out, and that is always much appreciated. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video in a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.